We are a global payments processor. We handle these transactions across the globe. At the heart of all of that are our customers. For our clients, we want to present a digital-first self-service journey, and our Knowledge 365 program, which is our internal name for our knowledge management solution, is what provides it. We entered 2025, we had two new puzzles that we needed to solve. The first, we had a rapidly changing ecosystem, and we needed to figure out how to make knowledge management easier for our content authors and subject matter experts. The second is we were being asked to deliver to new areas of the business, new requirements. A one-size-fits-all approach was not going to achieve our goals. We had to figure out how do we scale quickly without sacrificing quality.
Our program hosts 10,000 live articles. We work with 70 different teams, both with internal and external users. Between 2024 and the end of 2025, we saw a 69% increase in authorship with a 106% increase in article views and an 125% increase in suggestions, all culminating from the almost 290,000 user session. So in partnership with eGain, we developed the control self-assessment testing process, what we call CAT. And what CAT does is it puts all of our content onto a cyclical review cycle.
In addition to the automated notifications, the workflow movement for our subject matter experts, we gained a full suite of robust analytics. We can look at any status of any article. We do have 10,000 live pieces of content out there.
And we started with AssistGPT. And where we had before acted like the copy editor or the line editor for these articles, we created prompts that were tailored to K365 style guidelines that could look at things like back-end source code, remove anything that was going to conflict with our embedded templates. We could have the AssistGPT look at the continuity of language, where all of our SMEs using the same preferred terms, the same branding. But our next challenge is we had this bank of tools, but we had those SMEs. Some, like I said, could do this every day, some could not. How do we teach them how to adopt them easily? So we created an author-centered portal, and we really outlined the features in a searchable way so that whether they were in that tool every day or not, they could easily find clear, structured guidance without friction, continuing the path to making knowledge easier.
And while automation is wonderful, we never want to lose that human element. So once we had these pieces in place, we continued to work closely with our SMEs. We increased our face-to-face content, and we took their feedback. Were we building the features that were actually making their lives easier? What else could we do to help bring our collective knowledge program to that next level? Our sellers have very different knowledge needs than our operations teams. They were also coming from a legacy document repository with over 10,000 pieces of content. So in partnership with eGain, we were able to take those 10,000 pieces of content. We checked them with AI analysis for duplication, not only amidst that bucket of 10,000, but across everything we already had in Knowledge 365. And it came back and told us what was truly a duplicate, what was the same topic but written in a different manner, what appeared to be out of date was using incorrect verbiage. Once we had that analysis done, we were able to bulk import the content into eGain and really start working on it. We worked with our sellers to find out what they needed. Two critical items were mobile accessibility. So we designed a brand new user interface with super themes to make sure it was there for them in the field as they were selling. We took 150 different if-then scenarios, all unique. We put them into a guided flow and we answered them for our sellers. Prior to this, this was being done with a 1,000+ line spreadsheet that they had to filter while in the field. We've all worked with Excel. I just want you to imagine doing that on your phone and see how much stress that causes you in your seat. Once we had all of that information, we used the new weighted logic functionality to really drive home our strategic solutions. There may be multiple that could serve the same purpose. We wanted those flagship ones being the first sold. We did 3 rounds of testing and optimization. From proof of concept to general availability was just over 12 months, which is pretty phenomenal for a large business to keep moving with that. We tracked over 1,000 deals. We fine-tuned the content, the flow, our methodology with every iteration. This has only been live for just over 6 weeks, and we are already seeing great success. We have 188% increase in month-over-month adoption from the legacy data repository.
People are excited about what they've been seeing. They're reaching out to see how they can get involved. They've been excited about the design choices that we're making, and there's much interest in where AI is going.
And we are really excited about what's next. We are continuing to embed knowledge everywhere that work happens in our ecosystem. We have generative AI with instant answers. We are moving to fully agentic and AI agents.